Yo, what is up, everybody? Welcome back to the stream tonight. We are going to continue here with our Druid Ultra Hardcore, no action bars. Just made it to the Barrens last play session, so we're going to pick up there and start in on some of these big quest lines and see where we end up. So let's try to stay alive tonight. Hope you're all doing super well, enjoying your week, and hoping to finish things strong here. Should take a peek before we get going on my action bars, check where things are at with my bags, weapon skills. Going to continue using as many advantages as possible here. So, heavy linen bandage, we've got a couple of those. Bear form, we just picked up in rage, which I believe is good for pre-engagement because it reduces your armor for 10 seconds. So, kind of be nice to use that and then build up some starter rage and wait our 10. Then after that, engage. Still building into ferocity. And of course, we have demoralizing roar. So I think we're good heal-wise. Been using soft healing touches. Soft rejuve. By soft, I just mean rank 1. Already back streaming, that's right. We're back to it again tonight, you know. Got to put in a little progress every day. A little fun. I've been kind of like struggling to fit fun into my schedule, so it's nice to at least get a couple hours of some sort of gameplay in. Just to think about something else, you know. So we need some Plane Strider beaks. I'm gonna start off with this. On the hardcore, yeah. I mean, like, you're focused way more than just like being distracted, you know. Focused in on what you're up to. Focused in on your health. I think I have rejuve there. I'll wait for full mana. But I also have some other quests to get to, so not going to spend too much time on these Plane Striders. They're kind of all along the road. But yeah, the hardcore keeps you locked in, so much different than retail. Oh, and I can skin. Or I can just, you know, do a bunch of other stuff while I'm waiting for queues and stuff. This is like you gotta devote an hour to paying attention. Which has its pros and cons, you know. But I was actually just talking to my wife about it, and I was just like, I kind of have to think about like what I'm getting out of playing Classic, because it's not something that I have buddies playing, so I'm gonna have to join a guild. That's what it is. I'm in the ultra hardcore guild, but and interact with the guildies actually. So let's check on them actually. Where we're at, we have 5 guild members only. What? Did we lose everyone? Non-UHC main alt rank alt mains for UHC members only. I don't even know what that means. Anyway, there's some tough patrols around this area I should watch out for. But I wanted to pick up the centaur quests. All right. So we're level 12. We should focus on level 12 quests, which is disrupt the attacks other side of the crossroads over here. Yeah, I guess I can just treat it like a more of a challenge until midnight comes out. But I almost like don't want to play hardcore after the leveling process, because I feel like raiding wouldn't be too fun on this. Dungeons are going to be all right, I think, but and we're not even going to make it to max level. So there's that as well. It'd be nice to have like an additional line item here that's just like, you know, percent to next level or something. So you kind of had an idea around planning out your quests. Oh, hate when the criticals go off. Start working into these razor main. Got a lot of plane stratters to kill though. 5 more beaks. Need some raptor heads. Oh, they stun. Stated your game plan, pay off the car, then look for a house. Damn, dude. Big moves. That's what you gotta do, though. Some nice crits there. Another couple bandages. First, you were thinking about doing it the other way around because house earlier equals good. But the sooner I get the car paid, the more you'll have for the house. Yeah, normally it happens, either one way or the other, depending on your interest rate and whatnot. I'd say the best thing is just house something in a high yield savings account and earn money off the money you're putting aside to make payments and stuff. Usually get interest every month, even if it's just a couple bucks. But yeah, it depends on your interest rate on your car. If you've got a good one, or if it's pretty steep, then it doesn't really make too much sense to do it the other way. If you got high car debt interest, then target that first. So that'll be a lot more powerful. So like anything over like 6%. Because historic gains in the stock market are only 7 to 10. So you're not beating that. You're not winning. Get there. Cloth. 21 armor. I think we just wear it for now. I'll take the spirit. Lose a little armor. Their quest here. Into chest. Nice. I think your interest wasn't too bad, but you forgot what it was. Wasn't crazy. Should have done it. Have it done by mid next year. You should be able to get that info. But yeah, I mean, it's going to be a smaller amount than what you're going to look for, you know, down payment wise. So if you can get that out of the way, then yeah, you're definitely right. You'll have more cash available to drive your mortgage rate down, and as well as having enough for closing costs and stuff, and needing to pay down points if interest rates are crawling up again. But I mean, in this housing market, you're not going to win. So I think you've got a good plan. You know, it's like you're not going to like all of a sudden find some like great deal or something. You know? You might find a great house that's discounted, or people need to move quick for jobs or whatever else, but no banks or lenders are going to be doing anybody favors for a while. Cheapest ones I see are like $235K for a whole ass house. Ooh, stamina. We gotta take that. I always take stamina. All right, right, so this one we're gonna target the pet first. There we go. Oh, come on. No way that I get a patrol on top of this. Good, we baited his melee. That was just horrible luck. 2 hunters in a row. He's running. Yeah, I mean, that's not horrible. But definitely want to, you know, plan. And if you're going to, I think the rough rule is live in a house for 5 years if you are going to pull the trigger on it. Just because you don't recoup the closing costs into your payments for your mortgage. So, you know, instead of just getting a house to have a house, make sure you save a little more if it's not something you want. Because it's kind of tough to maneuver after that point. You kind of lock up a lot of your money, so... Oh, yeah, big crits. Oh, no, not enough mana to shift. There we go. But I'm glad that, you know, got some downtime during hardcore to talk about houses. Why not, you know? If I get 1 or 2 more kills in before our food buff drops. Big crit. Get back here. Level 13, baby. Still need a couple beaks here. 1 more hunter. Oh, nice 80 crit. Pick up ferocity for our next talent. Now you're cooking hamburger helper bog champers. All right. You know, it's sustenance. Sustenance in some form. Our next, like, big cooking recipe we haven't looked in a while. Two more water seekers. Yeah, and then next level 14 we get Bash, which would be amazing to have a stun. It's got like a minute cooldown or something, but still Still be really nice to survive. Max health. All right, done on those guys. Thorn Weavers, we still need a few of these for sure. Yeah, I'm like kind of between whether playing classic is the move or playing retail at the moment. Kind of feel like people enjoy watching classic better or more. I don't need these guys, whatever. Maybe some linen. Not too many people are into retail, but I don't want to be making progress for midnight. Like watching classic but playing retail. Yeah, I like playing both, but I just feel like I don't know what it is, like a time sink. Maybe I'm just like in a little leveling slump with Druid. Like once I get cat form, I'll be like a little more excited. I feel like there's not too much going on with bear form. And I've never played Druid, especially on the Horde side in Classic. So maybe I made a Night Elf Druid, got it to like level 7 or something, and then quit playing it. But I just kind of did the Horde leveling experience on a healer. So doing it on a tank is real slow as well. So once I get cat form and some more skills, that'll be pretty killer. You enjoy playing classic too? Well, where are you, man? That's my question. Oh man, I need to watch this pet patrol. Get this guy in melee. I feel like classic is just fun. Like from a upgrades perspective, loot feels meaningful. You don't really get that in retail. It's like you just every world quest is a new upgrade or something, and it's just like I don't care. I'm in the kitchen whipping up hamburger. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about playing some classic. Where is your character? All right, we need one more Thorn Weaver. And another beak. Another beak. Might be one on the other side here. I was like tempted to log into my priest as well. Who's at level 40. I was like, oh man. I feel like I need to maybe like, I don't want to say it, like re-level a priest up until like, nah, I don't need to do that. It's a silly idea. I was going to say like level a priest in hardcore to get the feel of it again. but like get it to like level like 6 or something. I enjoy classic hardcore. Normal classic kind of weird unless you plan on going to the next X pack. Yeah, why not if they allow for that? Could log on, but schedules doo-doo dogs. I feel you, man. I've been just getting rocked lately with my schedule, so now we're 13. Next quest is gonna be Pools Raptors. Pools can kind of wait. I think it'd be Raptors, but let's see if we got any upgrades here. No. Some turn-ins. People play Classic Air or whatever, and now they're just running Max Raid over and over. I'm like, for what? It's like, I think like more of a personal journey. Like they never played it before, and they just want to have that experience. And then when they're in it, it's like they're in a guild. They have that like same kind of push of like, let's get this done. Let's get the best gear. And then, yeah, I think they're going to continue it to Burning Crusade. They just like cycle the servers over on a schedule, and then people are able to play that. If they do hardcore into Burning Crusade, that'll be really fun. But they're also postulating that like the classic plus type content where they can like make a continued zone or something past 60 that supports like end game gameplay. And I would play Era. You're talking about the server that's like classic 1.0. Yeah. Like whatever it is. I don't know if there's one or a couple, but
I have just the thing for you.
I would play Era, but it's the time sink where it's like, I think hardcore is more approachable because there's no like schedule to it. Does that make sense? It's like they released it and everyone just like makes characters to see if they can get to max level. And then when they get to max level on like one class, they're like, let me try this other, I just did it on a mage. Now let me try a warrior or something. But yeah, like it's cool to get to 60, but I don't see why you keep going to do the same raid over and over. Like eventually you'll be maxed out. Then what? Right. That's why they're saying like, oh, maybe they'll release Burning Crusade under hardcore. And then they can take that character and continue it into the Burning Crusade content. But there's like, I think there's some technical challenges that they're having with that. But it's not all just, easily tuned. And that was the whole thing too around like them having the classic versions of like Burning Crusade and Cataclysm and Mop and all that. It's like, is that really fun? I don't know. Maybe some people enjoy it, or they like weren't playing at that time, so I could see where that would be fun. But like some of those expansions had aspects that were like not enjoyable. Not BC, but I think back to Mop and I was like, yeah, like the raids were actually kind of hard and needed a lot of coordination. And if you're just going to like jump into the game, like it's not going to be that enjoyable. It's going to be a lot of grinding to like get to the point where you can feel like you can compete. Right. Like once it's over, you move your character. It's like replaying the same content on the newer cycle where everyone else is on the same like patch, because they're just like repeating the patches as if they were how they were when they originally came out, which I think totally has value for people who like want to be a part of that. But I don't see the same thing for Classic because they just keep like remaking new, fresh servers in different versions of Classic to keep people happy. But that's like the same thing with hardcore, right? You get a character to 60, you get geared up, and if they do hardcore Burning Crusade, that is a continuation of your character, then that's a little different. I think would be maybe worth it. Because then the challenge is a whole nother expansion of gameplay, you know, with all the new dungeons and stuff and new gear and so yeah, that's my major, I think, point of contention is like I would like to play retail because it feels like you're doing something. Like you said, you could have fun in Mythic Plus or whatever, but like I could be making gold that then is like valuable in Midnight. Or just like, you know, fleshing out characters, being current. Like me not playing from February until now on retail has put it to where like they changed talents and stuff, and some of my characters are like not current to their spec and stuff. So it's like almost daunting to log in because you're like, oh, well, all my shit's different. And then like you're like, I don't want to do that right now. I'm just going to log off. I'll do that some other time. So there's like a bit of maintenance to keeping up with playing WoW that you don't really get with any of the other quick match type games, you know. Like you hop into Overwatch and you're just like, whatever, just give me in a match and shoot the gun. Man, you can't really see much in this add-on. That's kind of crazy. So yeah, then my thought around like Era is, okay, so you could play PvP. That's like generally the most fun portion of Classic is PvP. Open world PvP. Be really specific about that. But then it's like, okay, I'm gonna play min-max, go crazy. It's gonna be a big time investment, and then if there's no one to play with, that's my problem. Like if my friends or buddies aren't playing, then there's no real draw for me. So that's where hardcore is a little more approachable solo. I can't believe our guild is down to 5 people. Oh, it's not. It's just bugged. I had show offline members selected. It just didn't work. Got 95 people. Only 5 online is Medingo's still alive? Sort by name. He is, he's 17. All right, so we can catch up to him. Nice, got a hoof. Need to kill so many of these mobs between the raptors and the zebras. It's kind of wild. Probably get 14 right from it. You know what I was thinking? Hamburger helper done. All right. I could just like kill my priest and play Era on the priest. Not like intentionally go and kill it, but like, you know, play and just try to play that out. So I think it transfers over to the Era server. How do I... Trying to reinvite these guys to the guild that died. Nice. Got a green. Probably replace my staff. Plot 20 to 30. Huge. 4 intellect. Can't believe I've killed so many zebras and I've only gotten 1 hoof. Classic drop rates or something you don't miss. I think it like matters, right? Like it's part of the leveling process. Retail, it's like go and do 9 quests that are meaningless. You get 2 gold per turn in and a little bit of XP. I'd rather, you know, have a quest grouping and like go out into the world, play a little bit, get some materials, fill up my inventory, like 5 zebra eyes and only 0.2 zebra eyes or something. Yeah. It's rough sometimes, especially when it's like one singular item and you have to kill 13 mobs or something. Oh. Coming in for another one. Guess he was in range to call his buddy when he died. Uh-oh. Gotta stave off the darkness here. We're getting pretty low. Kind of want to see like how low. Oh, that was the lowest health I've gone. 32%. That's good to know. That vest is huge, though. Kept my stamina, but got to agility. Probably need to be like a little more aggressive on healing when I have more than one mob. Because I went from 50% to 30 pretty quick. Nice, another hoof. I get these raptor kills in before I lose my food buff. Nice big crit to start. And ton of resists. More hoof. And 3 more raptor heads. And we can go back to town. See if we've got any mobs available back over where we started. Yeah, another raptor. Guess we're gonna work our way over here toward the centaur. Grab any raptors along the way. The harpies are probably a little too high for us right now. I'd like my 14 skills. I think we're like right there with money as well. With enough to buy our level 14 skills. 75% health. Ish. We're good. All right, last raptor head, please. Please have a head. There it is. That cleared up quite a bit of the map. Guess we head over for turn in. We could pop over to Ratchet. First stone goes to Thunder Bluff. Oh, for skills. So we could check at the end, see what level we are. Maybe go take care of the Centaur. Forgotten Pools quest. Then 14, 15, we've got harpies, centaurs, more razor mane. Not too bad, and then we'll probably be in range for RFC. Could go Razor Hill. Get to Orgrimmar. Should probably change my hearth to Crossroads. Just for questing's sake. Actually did pick up a good little bit of gear here. Money. Okay. Not super close, but not too far away from leveling. I'll keep our linen bandages for the moment till I'm running into inventory issues. 64 silver. Definitely have enough for skills. Our next skills are like 36. I think. Wow. Got a level 30 druid in the guild. $19.
I have a deal for you.
Ooh. 5 stamina. That's pretty wild. But it's 70 silver.
Zug zug. Strength. For the
Yo! Have a good one. Keep it real. Be good. What's up? Keep it real.
time is money, friend. Glad I could help. Hey there, just passing through. Yo!
Back to killing plane striders. We might ding 14 though. I'll go in for these kills.
We're quite close to leveling, but I'm running out of steam, so that's where I'm going to stop tonight. Pick up, go get the pools, and start working on the centaurs. Next stream, probably get 14 and some skills, but other than that, hope you guys have a good day tomorrow. Finish out the week strong, and we will see you in the next stream. Thanks for tuning in.